Did you know that storytelling is one of the most effective ways to connect to your audience? In today's video, I'm going to be going over some of the best ways to craft stories that will help you build your brand, especially when it comes to online. So hi everyone, it's Leanne Cohens here, Digital Success Catalyst and owner of Marketing Leap. Today I'm talking about marketing storytelling and how to craft stories that sell and can help you build your brand. Stories are really powerful when it comes to marketing. They can actually transform your brand's online presence, and it actually does help you build trust. And when it comes to creating a brand and doing your branding and your messaging, I've recently done an entire video series on new branding, so I'll put the link to those below so you can check those out. How do you craft effective stories? Storytelling is simply the art of sharing a message in a form of a story. And that's why when it comes to marketing, the first things that we look at is who your ideal client is, and from there creating your branding and your messaging, because that's creating the words and the stories that you're going to tell to help you get your business out there and to relate to your ideal client. So for businesses, a story is a powerful medium to really convey the message that you want to share with your ideal client in a really gripping and memorable way. So it helps you stand out from everybody else that's doing things very similar to you. People actually remember stories 22 times more than they remember facts and figures. If you can come up with a great story about your brand, you've got more chance of not only standing out, but people remembering what it is that you do. And storytelling in your content is actually a great way to boost conversion rates and to build a following. There's 4 steps. And the first one is to make sure that your story is personality driven. People trust people. And when you give your brand a personality, it humanizes your business and it humanizes you and what you do. It actually helps the people that are reading or watching a video where you're telling a story feel something, and feel something enough that it will inspire them to take action. So storytelling in marketing actually helps your ideal client understand why they should care about what it is that you do. You need to really think about what your brand story is. And with that, you need to create a relatable main character. So any story, and I'm an avid reader, I have 5 bookcases double packed with books. Any story is incomplete without a main character. You've got to have a protagonist or a hero or something that will add a face to the story that people can actually relate to. And, as mentioned above, it can be a real person, can be a brand, or it could be a fictional one, but we'll get to that a little bit further on. The second thing that you need to do is keep it really simple. Every story has a beginning, a middle, and an end. And when it comes to your business, the beginning is the problem that you solve. In storytelling, this is the conflict. You need to make sure that your customers or your ideal followers are the hero of the story. So when people first see them, they have an issue, they have a problem that they want to solve, or a desire or an action that they want to achieve. Now, this is where most people are, the place that they're in, before they discover a helpful product or something that's going to solve a problem. So in the beginning, they have to fail, or they have already failed with whatever it is that they're trying to achieve. From here, then you go to the middle, and that's where you describe how you could solve the problem, add differing opinions and obstacles, and help create some kind of a conflict that gets in the way of the hero or your ideal client actually achieving their goal. So this could be the research stage of a customer trying to find a solution to the problem, and you providing some kind of an answer. And then at the end, you share what the outcome is. Was it successful? Did your ideal customer find your product or your service? The obstacles were overcome, and did they achieve, or at the end, they should have achieved their desires and actually fix their problem. Now, the third thing when it comes to storytelling is putting it out there and letting your people know who are watching you why you exist. Letting your ideal clients know your visions, your goals, your mission, why you're doing what it is that you do, and letting them know why you're in business, what your story is, and keep it genuine and keep it authentic. You've got to add personality. So brand stories really should be told with the brand persona and you, if you are writing it, or your brand voice or your personality as the center stage. The stories have to be simple. They've got to focus on why you exist. They've got to be able to connect with your customers. And the one thing that you've got to remember too is that customers will actually buy your story. They don't just buy products. And then you've got to have such a great way of telling your story and putting your message out there that it inspires others to actually share your story. And then the final fourth thing is to keep your story authentic. People love authenticity. It's the fastest way to connect with other people, even online, and especially online, because authenticity is the one thing that's going to separate you from everyone else that is out there. It's up to you as a business owner to produce a story that is genuine and a story that is unique to you. Don't steal other people's ideas or try to come across as someone that you're not just to impress your ideal customers, because you'll get found out in the end. And that's where authenticity is just so important. And in actual fact, if you wanted to look at somebody here in the Australian market that is really good at telling stories, that would be someone like Annette Densham. Now, she's a journalist, or has been a journalist. You know, she's a writer. She does a lot of copywriting and blogging now, and a lot around PR, but she's really, really good at telling stories. That's what actually pulls people in, and that's what makes her memorable. So as a business owner, when it comes to your messaging and your branding, you've got to think about, with your storytelling, that it is firstly personality driven, that you've kept it simple, you've made it really clear about why you exist, your visions, your goals, and how that's going to impact your ideal client. And then keeping it authentic so that people get an understanding of who you truly are. That is how you actually do your storytelling when it comes to marketing. And that's one of the best ways to actually craft stories that sell and can help you build your brand. Because at the end of the day, that's what you need. You need people to know who you are, and you need to be memorable, and they need to know why they should be working with you. I hope that has been of some value to you today. If you're not too sure about how any of this works, then please comment below or reach out to me, because as well as having the Done For You service, which is, we have some really realistic, practical marketing solutions for businesses that actually deliver results. So if you're interested in any of the Done For You services, let me know, because we can have a bit of a chat and I can let you know what it is that we do when it comes to digital marketing. But I also have 2-hour strategy sessions, which is where we sit down and map out a clear action plan, a digital strategy, and give you a map and checklists of exactly how you should be showing up online. So in the meantime, guys, I hope that has been of some value to you. Regardless of what you need when it comes to online marketing, take the leap and let's have a chat, because we can be your springboard to success. In the meantime, guys, have an amazing week. If you are in Southeast Queensland, I really hope that you are safe and that you are staying dry. It's been a crazy week when it comes to the weather out here. So in the meantime, guys, have an amazing week, and I will see you again next week. Bye for now. If you'd like to learn more about how to grow your business online, build a following, and actually get your brand in front of your ideal client, then make sure you hit the subscribe button below, and don't forget to click the bell so you get notified every single time we go live.